Alright, let's get started. Early, late. Where we late. I admit it, we late. Let me go and send it out. It appears we lost one of our daily toasters. I looked at the list. It looked like we lost one of our daily toasters. That's all good. Make sure everything is right. Can y'all see? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Great Umoja to each and every last one of y'all. We've been rolling through the weeks. We're in the second month of the new year. And in a minute, the new year is just going to be like the old year. But nah, it ain't going to be like that. We're going to make it better. We're going to grow with it. We're going to move with it. We're going to adapt with it. We're going to rise to the top with it. Right? So, I want to say great Umoja to each and every last one of you. Let me go and make sure we are streaming on all cylinders on this beautiful, 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 beautiful morning. Man, it's like yesterday I couldn't even believe it was July. Well, my fault. I couldn't believe it was February. I mean, we walked outside. I was like, good grief. It's warm out here. So I know some of y'all was at Super Bowl parties and stuff like that. So it's going to be kind of a struggle for some of y'all. I posted up on our timeline. I posted up one of the folk tales, one of the Gye-Nyame made folk tales. I hope y'all had an opportunity. Some of y'all had an opportunity to check it out. Hopefully more will be able to check it out. You know what you think. You know, it's called 7 Sticks. You'll see it at the top of the timeline. Go and check it out. It's all my chats up before we get into the music. Are we streaming on all cylinders? We on all cylinders. Look like it. Alright, we up. We live. Great Umoja to everyone. I don't see us on YouTube yet. Give it a couple of seconds. But anyway, I want to welcome you to the congregation of the mighty, the home of the stubborn minority, the place where your hustle builds muscle. This is Gye-Nyame Journey Media. I see you out there, and I'm going to make it a great day, and I pray that you do the same with that beautiful Gye-Nyame hat I seen you sporting the other day. This is a Heart of a Summer production. Of course, this is the Daily Toast, where we strive to blow up your old paradigm. That's right. Yes, y'all. Drink your water. Come on, drink your water, but first, take your breath and drink some water. Take a breath and drink some water. Take a breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Drink. Or should we say, breathe, and drink. Deep breath now. Now grab your glass for that water. Get that picture of that water. Lift that picture of that water. Simply pour some water. Drink. Or should I say, lift, pour, then drink. Now, Move your body and drink some water. Move your body, drink some water. Oh. Move your body, drink some water. Oh. Family, move your body. Drink, 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 drink. Or should we say, move, hey, drink. Now, raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors, fam. Just raise your glass. Drink, 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 drink. Or should we say, raise, toast, live. Now take your breath and drink some water. Lift and pour yourself some water. Move your body, drink some water. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Breathe, live, move, toast. Or should we say, breathe, drink, eat, move. 4 pillars of health, family. Drink half your weight in ounces. Eat a culturally appropriate diet. But hey, take your breath. Lift and pour. Move your body. Toast your ancestors. Drink up. Come on, drink up. Drink your water with me, family. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Drink it up, come on. Lift and pour. Move your body. Toast your ancestors. Drink your water, family. Good, great Umoja to each and every last one of you. First off, before we get started, let's go and give those Umoja babies a round of applause. Good Umoja Day, and shout out to all Umoja babies. It was a busy day yesterday. You had an opportunity to go to the barbershop. Ended up sitting for 3 hours. Then went over to the dance practice and, sat over there. I was trying to finish. I'm working on some articles for the next newsletter, as well as trying to put together a quick ebook on some thoughts on culture and tribe building and stuff like that. But I didn't take all the equipment that I needed, so that was I was over there for 3 hours, wasted time. Stepped into a Super Bowl party, even though I'm not really into the game. Got to go and just chill with my sister for a little while over at her crib. Had a good time. Hopefully y'all had a nice weekend. We got this week. We're going to get it in. Moving into Black History Month. Black History Month. Give it up. For some of us, it's always Black History Month. We live in Black History years. Black History Month, we want you to have a good time. So we're going to do our toast. But I'm going to leave my stuff in this cup until we get done with the toast, because last time my coffee got cold. And I don't want my coffee cold. So I'm doing the coffee. Tomorrow we should be able to sample some of that ambrosia. And I think I'm going to have to call the people and let them know it's going to be a couple more days, because I'm going to try another aspect of the process. So because like when I For those that don't know, my ambrosia is a drink that I make. It's a kombucha, but it's actually a jun because I use honey. But I'm thinking about in the second part of the process, because the first part is making the tea. You know, because the way I do it, I don't use heat, so I allow the tea to sit and allow it to diffuse naturally. Then I take out the tea. If I have to, filter the tea. If I didn't wrap the bags tight enough, try to filter out all the tea. Then I filter out all the the tea, not the actual tea, but the herbs that make the tea. Take out all the green tea. Throw the honey in, and then throw on the SCOBY. Cover it up with something so that the SCOBY could breathe and get the whole process jumped off. Now, usually what I would do, I would then take the SCOBY out, seal it up, and allow it to breathe and allow the process to continue without the SCOBY inside, because the SCOBY done left little elements of itself. The yeast and bacteria is still in there eating up that sugar, right, causing the carbon to rise out, and I got a little breather. But what I'm thinking about doing with this process right now is doing a second adding of honey, right? And I added a whole lot of honey the first time. Second time I'm thinking about adding just a little bit of honey and letting it sit for just a little bit longer, allowing the process to go and see how this is going to affect it by throwing in some extra honey. I got a surprise mix that I got to make for one of my elders. He want me to surprise him with some food or something. So I'm going to go on and come up with something creative for him. And I'm kind of know where I'm going to go with it, but I don't know yet. I got a couple of orders that are up. But first, giving honor to the ancestors by whatever name you choose to call those ancestors. We lift up our glass and we salute those ancestors. My fault. Let me start over. Get my mind clear once again for those that's just joining. Some of y'all out there. Let me see. Who out there? Alright, shouts out to Miss Cynthia Johnson. Shouts out to Demetrius Miller. Alright, if those that are new, if you have any ancestors you want to add to the list, post them up. I'll add them to the list. Hopefully it look like somebody done stole my pen. My boy, it's real life here at Gye-Nyame Journey, man. But anyway, post up your ancestors. I'll get them in a book and I'll read them with the list of ancestors that I have. But I want to welcome everybody. And like I said, get on the Daily Toaster list. The toaster list is simple. Just text the word text. And I'm putting it in parentheses, not because you need to use quotes. I'm putting it in quotes. Not that you need to use the quotes, but to isolate the word. What in the hell is going on here? Toaster, TOASTER, 25456. And you get yourself on the Daily Toaster list. Alright. So let's get it. First off, giving honor to the creator by whatever name you choose to call it creator. We raise up our glass and we salute the creator. And we say, Ashe. From their family, we are going to toast our ancestors, so we raise up our glass. Let's see how far we can make it on the list today. Miles Brown, Mazan, Robert the Texas, Andy Davis, Herm Brown, Senior, Rosalie, Tilly, Georgia, William Walton, Christopher Fanny Gasson, Eileen, Uncle Chris, I'm Fiend, Cleveland, Geneva Brown, Margaret Ellis, Wash Ellis, Cecil Ellis, Alvaro Brown, Jenny Gaines, Herman Brown II, Barbara Twiggs, Wash Ellis Jr., Katie Ellis, Nikki Ellis, Jamon Jones, Jeremiah Tappan, John Fallard, Montague Pittman, No More X, Pet Mahat, Ra, Malika Fakur, Dr. Marianne Williams, Kojo Kamal, Elder Millie Dixon, Tony Clark, Pastor Yusuf Weston, Elder Ajani, Elder Ron Coleman, Elder Robert Donaldson, Alfred Bropro Ector Jr., Elder J. Carlisle Harris, Grace Lundy, Inez McCray, Inez McCrae. Inez McCrae. No. Grace Lundy, Inez Harris, William Bill Moss, Phyllis Rose, Sterling and Lucy Wright, there, Gail Pulliam, the Luxter brother, Miss Eda Brooks Crawley, Miss Marie Nelson, Mr. Frederick Crawley Sr., Miss Jerry Brunson, Mr. Alonzo Johnson, Mr. Alonzo Johnson, where we at? Miss Marie McDowell, Jen Foster, Charles Jordan, Kel Smith, Walter Smith, Richard Trigg, Francis Johnson, Marion Franklin, Mary Franklin, Jimmy Williams, Daniel Ford, George Gibson, Nana Loretta Clark, Inez McCrae, Fritz Clark, Frankie Justice, Katie Justice, Derek Renneman, Virginia Rogers, Reverend James Smith, Lewis Henderson, Calvin Spratling, where am I? Mary Elizabeth Walker, Raymond Walker Sr., Sarah Jane Carter, Michael Ford Jr., Kellen D. Russell, Susie B. Smith, Teresa Clay, Melvin Dale Hodge, Jr., Herman Copeland, Mildred Copeland, Jenny Clay, Bird Beatty, Sarah Weller, Vita Farmer, Ago Sasu, Shell Harvey, Aunt Charmaine, Aunt Evelyn, Theolis Hasbury, Harvey Hasbury Sr., Leonard Dixon, T.C. Islam, Terrell Dunbar, Will Thomas, Sarah Berry, Mark Walsh, Merle B. Thornton, Pearl G. Thornton, Ida Johnson, Florence M. Carter, Joanne Thornton, Erica Tricia Lewis, Juanita Wright, Robert Wright. Well, I better go by the Robert Wright, George Wright, Mary Eliza Frederick Davis, Mary Elizabeth Rogers, May Esther Keachler Reese, Linda Watson Hammonds, Gerald Giles Watson, Sparrow, Slimmy, Selvin Lewis, Andrew Holmes, Pearl Moore, Percy Moore Jr., Mildred Owens, Booker T. Bolden, Charlie Hunt, Sammy Stover, Hilda Pearson, Sturgeon Thornton, Richard Thornton, Lavinia Hall, Freeman Bankster, Mary Moss, Bernie Squirrel, Ernestine Jackie, Frank Johnson, Teresa Mormon, Leon Johnson, Charles Bell, Vivian Ramsey, S.C. Johnson, Delrita Johnson, Leon Johnson, James W. West Sr., James Parham, Dana Jones, Henry World, James Farmer, Mary Chavez, Leon Grace, Bessie Johnson, Hattie Levester, Mary Moreland, Paul Moreland, Elder Caleb, Rosemary Martinero, Delma Temp Wellman, Fred Douglas Triggs Sr., Thelma Triggs, Thomas and Lula Berry, Lacey Eleanor Howe, Frank Russell Davis, Fred Douglas Triggs, the second Vina Triggs, Reverend Eddie Moore, Hannah Fuller, Eugene Jackson Sr., Richard Ellis, Silas Alexander, Charles Maxwell, Percy Alexander, Arthur Miller, Stanley Lockhart, Ricky Lockhart, William Lockhart, Woodrow Lockhart, Brenda Porter, Deacon Hargrove, Carla Sawyer, Andrew Parker, Doris Donald, Ellis Murphy, D'Amico Russell, Denny Monez, Gina Ruth Jones, Jana Callahan. We got William Walter West, Angela Perez, Elder Basiji Polani, Jim Robinson, Glass Johnson, Valerie Clark, John and Mary Sullivan, Dirk Johnson, Antonio Johnson, Denise Waters, DeFridas Hines, Jonas Bostic, Edna Bostic, Winifred Scanterbury, Wilson Headley, Elma Hines, Phyllis Lee, Eugene Spratling, Kevin Spratling, Charles Wooden, Penny Brown, Roy Lee, Printup Jr., Mary Johnson, Wilbur Longmire, Edith Cadney, Janice Carter, Michael Carter, Leon Pina Carter, Margaret Carter, William Carter, Lisa George, Charles Lee Mosley, Dorothy R. Blair, Ransom Evans Sr., Sam Evans Sr., Nayland Blair Sr., Edward Stevens, Sue Ann Stevens, Joe Davis, Timothy Butler, Gene Holmes, Dana Jones, Peter Charles, Christy Nichols, Cardinal Robinson, Rosemary Charles, Ada Pearl, Bob Ingalls, Jack Wallace, Warren M. Finch, Warren P. Finch, Tim Ingalls, Audrey Finch, William Billingsley Jr., Jennifer Sensabaugh, Hazel Gasson, Jerry Brantley, Brian Watson Jr., Kaniko Parsons, Jason Kathy Bradford, Thomas Bradley, also known as Uncle Pookie, also known as Gypsy, Reverend Roosevelt Word, the First Lady Strife, Frank Smith, Mother Bertha, Michael Leonard, David Brown, Ruth Carter, June Cox, Ruth Cox, Paula Cox, Ronald Urban, Judy Hubbard, Irene Johnson, Francis Bruce Jefferson, Dan Wilkinson Sr., Emma McClendon, Jerry Doyle, Mina Robinson, Mary Nichols, Patricia Williams, Shabaka Teray, Greg D2 Gibson, Donna Hill, Richard Gleavis, Lee Irby, Tommy Irby, Boy Irby, Jim Gaucher, George and Hallie Johnson, Archie and Margaret Armstead, Diane Scott, Erica Armstrong, Claire Fox, Gene Evans, Archie Beck, Anna McGill, Charles McDaniel, Christine Cottrell, Becca Ellis Arnold, Arthur Arnold, Hattie Reed, Charles Reed, Eula and Andrew Baker, Patricia and Edwin Brooks, Gwilyn and Bob Hatch, Kim Vernon, Bradley Kim, Janie Harris, Tommy Case, Spencer Sturgis, Sally Mae Baker, Ethel Baker, Creola Baker, Geneva Baker, Anino Baker Hatch, Hatch Sr., Melly Miller, Housie Hatch, Dad Cleveland, Mother Gibson, Max Nixon, John Bowie, Lester and Rachel Saunders, Dorita Ross, Riola Ross, Robert Nelson, Francis Stevenson, Leroy Stokes, Neely Johnson, Fletcher Swan, Maddie and Charlie Scott, Ida Casey, Thomas Cofer, Vivian Stevenson, Mona Ann Lewis, Cornetta Lyman Lewis, John Jackson, William Dallas Lewis, Mary Francis, Chappelle Jackson, Michael Slade, Joanne Perkins, Richard Jackson, Martha Ford, Dawson, Big Mama, Nanny Harris, Eva Ford, James Harrison, Margaret Towns, Mary Williams, Leroy Q. Heath Sr., Albert Moore, Miss Vanilla, Albert Motley, Geraldine Elizabeth, Douglas Thompson, Elton Houston, Leonard Alls, Elijah Alls, Jerome Alls, Henry West Staten, Joe Jamel Alls, and Pierce, Donald Carter, Lily Green, Nathan Green, Beth Vaughn, John Dewey, Ruth Beard, Tim Butler, Randy Laura Newton, J.B. Froggy, Thomas Newton Sr., Barbara Naeem, Jeanette Sanders, Jerry C. Sanders, Roy Poyd, H.J. Brantley Sr., Henry Wilson, Rufus Jenkins, Minnie Wilson, Catherine Sanders, Mira Ellis, Elizabeth Sanders, Henrietta R.B. Mildred Armstead, Margaret Armstead, Catherine Anthony, Ruby Brown, Charles Walker Sr., Charlie Walker, Cecil Russell, Diane Urban, Haroon Phillips, William Ford, Margaret Logan, Phyllis Barnett, Lee Urban Sr., Michael Urban, Ozella Watson, Hugo Watson, John Caldwell Sr., Robert Lee Caldwell, Nevaeh Mitchell, Ron McCormick Sr., Sabrina Easley, Rashawn Easley, Javed McCormick, Barbara Ann Reed, Dorothy Ann Reed, John Reed, Circle Maha Reed Jr., John Reed Jr., Patricia Reed, Edward R. Benson Sr., Ethel H. McNair, Lord Fernandez, Jacqueline Broadus, Reginald Oliver, Mazarine Coper, George Swan, Emmanuel Grayson, Charles Scott, Charles A. Scott, Michael Morgan, Charlene Morgan, Sybil Edwards McNabb, Annie Ferguson, William Ferguson, Shelby McClendon. We also have Joella Giles, James Carswell, Roberta Adams, also known as Aunt Sis, Elder Shaka McNair, Anthony Brown, Jonathan Ford, Lottie Gaucher, Cousin Tony, Michael Johnson, James Jimmy Johnson, Barbara Shane Lewis, Ronald Sheldon Jr., Damian Top, Christina Banks, Joseph Bingham, Quincy, Mama, Aunt Lady, Abraham Isaac Cunda, Aunt Barbara Lewis, Renee Johnson, Joy, Ryan Ross Riggins, Dermonte, Marcus Price, Nance Words, Marshawn McCarroll, Demetrius Beard, Herb Jepson, Ralph Mickens, Eric Walker, Quasi Sample, Candace Simmons, Simon Clayton, Linda Jones, Sade Garner, Melvin Scott Sr., Elder Clarence Slunk, Elizabeth Johnson, Frank Smith, Stacey Trice, Denise Goray, Nathaniel Hassan Turner, Khalid is in transition, Nigel Turner, Demetrius Lewis Flint, Alberta Woods, Geneva Simmons, Daniel Tilley, Angeline Gant, Sharifa, Oscar Kane, Audrey Gifford, Dominic Nichols, Ruth Lane Johnson, Teresa Sambo, Aunt Maxine, Uncle James, Henry Munger III, Tamara Dowdy, Nicole Harris, Julia Taylor, Richard Bozeman II, Ruth Carter, John Carter, Mr. Thornton, Johanna, let's see, Smoothly Time, Deshandra Lynette Lewis, Henderson Mosley, Charles Jordan, Henry Essex II, Fannie L. Webb, Dan Walton, Al T. Sue Walton, Emma Walton, James Randolph Giles, Sonny, Pete Walton, William Walton, Fred Powers, Elijah Juan Hakeem and Como, Alberta T. Davis, Charles Davis, Willie R. Mackey, also known as Dr. Karimi Mackey, Victor Bowden, Trishella Kitty Berger, Lucy White, Robert Lee White, Emma Jean White, Charlton, Roger White, R.L. White, Jesse White, Ruby Jewel White, Jessica Carl White, Desi Woods, Tilar Woods, Lennox, Jim Woods, Lizzie Woods, Juanita Alexander Brown, Cynthia Ann Wright, Richard Dorsey, Annie Simpson, Jamara Simpson, Regina Hopkins, Joseph Simpson, Nettie Dorsey, Eleanor Hopkins, Edward Webster, Alice Webster, Ivy Webster, Ornella Willis, Ethel Lane, Samantha DeMond, Ethel Marshall, Steve Dougie Shelton, William Bill Walker, Carl Rico Johnson, Kim Gray, Stuart A. Johnson, Edward Young III, Isaac Jackson Sr., Drusilla Morrow, Wayne Young, Christina Young, Thomas Young, Frank Murrow, Sylvester Foster, James and Lizzie Winston, Abe and Julia Lawrence, Ozell Leathers Sr., Gladys Coper, Ozell Leathers Jr., Geneva Jackson, R.J. Lacey, also known as Toot to Don, Xavier Winston, Chris McKinney. We raise our glass up to all of our ancestors. And with that, we give one loud, resounding ashe. From there, family, we move to the present moment. And speaking of the present moment, we are moving closer to this weekend. Fabulous. We're going to have a fabulous time, marvelous time. It's going to be a busy weekend. For some of us, we got Brother Bonacci coming in, and he's going to be breaking down racism and the need for African-centered education. He will be at on February 7th on NIA. He will be at the study group at APDS. So you go on and have a discussion with him. Then on February 8th, members limited seating, family. So get your tickets. 10 a.m. It will be a meet and greet. 12 noon, it will be a catered lunch. 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. a workshop / lecture will be going on. The price will be $10. Once again, limited seats. And your lunch is included. So come on out and support. That will be at the Millennium Community School, 3500 Refugee Road Man, and then he will be also part of the per aunt. So I'm gonna need to take I'm gonna be sending out text. You're gonna be getting text all week. So we're gonna be sending out texts and emails. So family, hope to see you out. Man, I forgot to create a way where y'all can buy tickets online. Alright, but anyway. So now we're gonna move to the present moment. Family, we are on Umoja. I want to once again give all the Umoja babies a round of applause. If there's any Umoja babies out there, stand up. As y'all can see, it is real life at Gye-Nyame Journey. We got babies getting their hair done early in the morning, getting ready for that school day. You say it's torture? It's real life here at Gye-Nyame Journey. Miss Sasha say it's torture. So we want to pour a libation for Sasha in this moment, since she is being tortured by her mother with that hair dryer and that comb. But hey, she won't let you eat? Dang, man. So she being tortured and starved. Oh, poor Sasha, poor Sasha. We gonna throw up the fuckery alarm right now for Sasha, since she feels some fuckery afoot. And we're gonna call the conscious police. Here it comes, Sasha. They come to save you. Alright, you feel better? Nothing has changed in regards to getting hair done with youngs. Nothing. Man, I'm trying to tell you, I just lock it up. But you know, she wanna I just lock it up. Let the hair do what the hair do, right? But anyway, that's neither here nor there. We are on Umoja. Man, it's gonna be a powerful Umoja family. I'm looking forward to getting to my adventure, because I know it's going to be a lot of craziness. I already know. I know. But I have to prepare myself. And I thank those of you that take the time to stop in, to check on us here at Gye-Nyame Journey. Like I said, take some time in the present moment to go on to gnjmedia.live. Check out the tip jar. Go on and support our efforts. You can also support us on Cash App. Our Cash App name is #, capital G, capital N, capital J, capital M, EDIA. Oh man, you got Sasha. You got all these people up here. Oh, Sasha, they up. Oh, they feeling for you. Oh, Sasha, stop it! Oh my God. She got her head on her knees, like she just like, oh, she catching it, poor Sasha. But anyway, so we are on Umoja. We are in the moment of Umoja family. I want you to activate those reticular formations, and during the day, go and try to find some scenes, catch Umoja in action, right? We want to catch our principles. We want to see our principles and post it up on the Gye-Nyame Journey page, you know. And if you haven't liked the Gye-Nyame Journey page on Facebook, like the page, and also subscribe to the YouTube channel. Help push us up to 1,000. And also, in the moment, when you get done watching this video, go to G&J, go to the Facebook page, and go on and like the 7 Sticks. If you got children, go and sit down and listen to it with them. It's a folktale that I created to teach our young people about the principal system. So go and check it out. So right now we are in Umoja. We're seeking out Umoja. We hunting it down. When you find it, go on and post a picture of it. #Umoja, #Umoja found, #Umoja day. Or post up a picture of yourself if you're a Umoja baby. Or if you just particularly like Umoja. You might not be a Umoja baby, but you like Umoja, right? Go and post up a picture. Umoja baby, right? Alright, so now, for those that don't speak the language, Umoja means unity. The demonic principle that we're celebrating today is truth. The color is violet, as you see by my shirt. I got to get me another shirt. Mentalism is the hermetic law for the day. Male name for the day is Kwojo. Female name is Ajua. So we raise our glass and we salute in this moment. We salute this moment because this moment has been gifted to us by our ancestors. And we have pledged to do what we can with it to empower ourselves and empower our people. And we will operate in this moment on full, and in power and on purpose, right? And in unity. We're going to move this moment and we're going to build in this moment so that we are able to leave a legacy for our future generations. We raise our glass and we say, Ashe. From there, family, where do we go? I'll tell you where we go. From here, we move to our children, our children's children, on to infinity. We raise our glass for all the poor little sisters who have to get their hair done in the morning. We raise our glass, we salute them, right? We salute our children, our children's children, on to infinity because we are responsible for them. So we got to make sure we lay down what we need to do right now so that they can go and continue on the legacy. So we toast and we say, Ashe. From there, family, we move on to all of our relations. We lift up the glass and we say, Ashe. From all of our relations, where do we move? From all of our relations, we move to that selfish toast. This is for you, family. What is it that you need in this moment to move towards your personal greatness? Right? Right now, in this moment, Ashe. Last but not least, I want to toast the most beautiful, the most magnificent, the most powerful, the most uplifting, the most inspiring individual in the room. Family, I want to raise my glass up to you, and we say Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Family, family, family. I wish you peace, power, joy, and 100 years. This is Brother Hatim. I'm going to pour my coffee in now. Hopefully it ain't too hot. That's enough right there. You know, I wanted to keep it warm. Nice. Ooh, bold. Like my coffee like I like my women. Black. Dark. Bold. Ain't old. But this one ain't old. This is younger here. You know, I like it to sit for a while. I wonder what would happen if I mixed ambrosia with coffee. I mean, I'm talking about in the brewing process because y'all see that part of my coffee piece is a little bit of the ambrosia, the coconut oil, and some baobab powder, right? Energy drink, right? Matter of fact, I'll post a video back up to show you how I make it, right? Using the French press. But I wonder what would happen if I involve coffee in the brewing process. Like half ambrosia, young ambrosia, half coffee, throw it in there, let it sit for about a day, 2 days. I wonder what would happen. I think I'm going to do that. All right, family. So y'all going to have a great day. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for taking the time out and joining us. So for those that want to check out, I'm going to post up the coffee piece. Now, on this Ujima, I got a premiere coming out. And the talk is going to be called Education or Domestication, or it might be Domestication or but it's one of the old ones that I don't know if I ever posted it, but it's Domestication or Education. Go and check it out. It'll be premiering about 6 p.m. I'm experimenting with the different tools I have. So, you know, y'all seen us working with the newsletter and we're able to do the ebook. So I'm putting together a nice little ebook right now so that I could go and post it up. And, you know, start being, I'm not playing, y'all. We not playing here, Gye-Nyame Journey, right? I'm trying to motivate the young people because one of the things I want to talk about because February is always rough for the warrior training because at the beginning of February, we're coming out of January, and something always happens in that first week. Period. Something always goes. That Super Bowl, something, right? And then in the second part, when we usually have our next meeting, is the Simba reunion. So a lot of our young people is out. So February is almost a wash. But one of the things that I wanted to talk with the family about at the next warrior training is how to use this internet as a tool for producing money. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, I ain't doing no major. It's just little ways that we could do, and if we was to work together, I think it would increase the amount of income that we would be able to have, so that we could get to a point to where we could actually